Valentine's Day is an important day to look at all the details on your website. With the right assortment of add-ons and groupings, you could be selling sets of everything and anything you can imagine. Empower your employees to be creative. If it's on the floor, if it's on the showroom, put it together and create a package. You'd be amazed at what people will spend because love is in the air. Make the most of it. You're Cupid. Ready for Valentine's Day? Well, understand this. Teleflora or FT, which is Shopify, all these sites that are out there, they all give you a nice platform to start with. But you really can't expect them to understand what you call optimizing your site. So they do the best that they very much can. And that being said, it's up to you to take it to the next level. Let's look at some of the websites that are out there. For example, this site here, you see that's got 6 roses, right? And you think, well, that's nice. Well, wouldn't it be a good idea to maybe have 12, 18, 24 as options? Build them up. Don't just leave them where they're at. But what I want to bring to your attention is pay attention to the little things like this. Exquisite, radiant, symbolizing ultimate beauty and perfection. This stunning bouquet of red roses accented with baby's breath is the quintessential messenger of love. Where do you see baby's breath? And let me tell you why that's even more of a concern to me. Because when you're looking at options for roses, say, here's another one. Let's look at this one. 24 roses nationwide. Exquisite radiance symbolizing ultimate beauty and perfection. This stunning bouquet of red roses accented with baby's breath is the quintessential messenger of love. What do we notice is happening here? It's the same message. It's on all the roses. Well, that's a problem. You need to go in there and make sure that that's taken care of, and if not, you should be paying somebody to do your optimization for you. If you want to optimize, again, here we go with the 24 roses. I think there should be 3 dozen, maybe even 1 dozen. But if you want to keep going higher, then you go 2 dozen, 3 dozen, 4 dozen. When you're looking at your products for upsell, in my opinion, it's best to have the price underneath them so you know what you're going to be paying for the balloon. Then again, what kind of do you really buy 2 and 3 balloons? How do you know it's a birthday, anniversary? What's the occasion? So I'll show you how we've selected and fixed that. One of our customers here say, let's look at this one, Gordon Benetti Flowers. He's got 12 roses, 12 roses, 24, 36. Chocolate's $10, balloon $4.95, 6-pack of beer. Look at the content. This is a well-optimized website. And of course, that's what we did, and I'm proud of it. But I'm also showing you this because you could do this for yourself. Now, if you want to know who the leader in all of this is, well, let's just go and look at another one. 24 roses. Let's go to this one, Enchanted Florist. Standard, Deluxe, Premium. Now, the reason I have a problem with this is, what is the difference between a standard and a deluxe or a premium 3 dozen rose arrangement? Is it filler flowers? Is it more roses? I mean, if somebody ordered the deluxe and a designer got that order to create, what would their idea of deluxe be? And the reason I ask you this is because when they call you back the day after Valentine's Day saying, hey, the girl next door to my wife in her cubicle got a bouquet, they got the standard, I paid for the deluxe, and they look the same. Now, the flowers have to be brought in, you need to look at them, assess the difference. They should all be 12, 24, 36, 48. Keep it simple. Don't get into too much detail there. How about this one here? Make Me Blush. Now, this is a typical site. They give it to you like this out of the box. Standard, Deluxe, Premium. I don't know why I'm going to be spending more money. Standard is here. Deluxe is here. Premium is here. It looks like there's a lot more roses. So it would be important, I think, to indicate that the roses are going to be increased and it's not going to be anything else. So to me, every rose should have a number, not a standard or a deluxe. Let's take a look at how Abbott's does it here. Dozen roses, $79, 2 dozen, $150, 3 dozen, $225. Now notice how they do their balloons. $5, $10, and if you select the balloon, you can pick one for the occasion. I think I'll have a happy Valentine's Day balloon. Now you put the occasion together with the balloon. This is just time and attention to detail. At Bloomerang, we are very proud of the fact that that's what we do and why our sites rank like they do. Look at the way this is all written out. Now, you saw the one over here for Gordon Benetti is different. His is this way, hers is another way. But if you want to know who the leader is, take a look at 800 Flowers. Look at how they do things. Number one, they start with the most expensive and a beautiful picture to show you what you're going to receive. Then you go to this one and the picture changes. You go to this one, you take away a little bit more, but at least you get to see the difference in what you're spending more money on. If it's just a bouquet only, it's just that way. So now it's clear that your expectation is in alignment with what you're going to receive. It's just images if you want to go that far, but if nothing else, you should be able to put together something like this here. Have the add-ons, and of course, balloons should not be 1, 2, or 3. It should be as the occasion. Most people buy one balloon to go ahead and satisfy an order. They're not going to put 2 and 3 balloons on there. So, and not only that, but when you look at the other ones, all the content is different. You should always have copy up here. That's how you rank. This one here has roses and a bear. Now, they chose not to have another higher one, but they made their add-ons like this, and that's the way they wanted it. And that copy here is send a dozen of Abbott's gorgeous red roses accompanied with a cuddly teddy bear. Clearly, we're writing copy based on the image. Unlike this one here, you've got 2 dozen roses. It's the same copy on every arrangement. I've seen a couple of cases where it wasn't even that way. So when you're paying an agency to do work for you, you want to make sure that they're paying attention to the small stuff. One of my best stories is this is a florist in Detroit. When you do it right, you show up number 1. And that's our customer, Ashley's. She does a wonderful job. She shows up on top of the search results. But look at how this is built out. It's got Valentine. These are called, these are the basically ads that you could put on there, right? They're posts that you can add to every single holiday. You can add them. You can put more Q&As in there. You should expand your categories. This is the difference between basic good work, not to say there's anything wrong with it, but the level of and attention to detail. We don't just mass produce everything. We like to do everything one at a time because you want to make the experience the very best it can be, so you can have all the add-ons possible to make sure every order is the very best it can be based on what the customer wants to spend and with an expectation that you could achieve without improper expectations like the one I was showing you here, standard, deluxe, premium. It just doesn't make any sense. If you have any questions, please leave me some messages, notes, anything you'd like to know. I'd be happy to help you in any way possible. Thanks for watching.